Hello neighbors, I'm Dianne Channing and I'm running for City Council because I love Santa Barbara as much as you do. Let me ask you a question. What would California look like if there were no Santa Barbara? 20 years ago I came to Santa Barbara with my husband Phil from Orange County, where overdevelopment was ruining our quality of life. At the time we were saving to buy a home, and I thought all the development in that region was going to make it possible for us to purchase a home. Nothing was further from the truth. The price of a home continued to climb as our quality of life deteriorated. We eventually left in frustration and came to Santa Barbara not knowing what to expect. 20 years later, we are still here enjoying the mountains, the sea, and the friendly people. 25 years ago, we started our own photography business. We made a success of it, and we survived 2 economic downturns. I have managed long-range planning and balancing our budget. I will bring these skills to City Hall. I cut my teeth on community activism as a board member and president of the Riviera Neighborhood Association. One issue important to neighborhoods was disputes between neighbors over trees, vegetation, and views. We needed a view ordinance that would resolve this conflict. At the time, I was told that such an ordinance would never happen in Santa Barbara, but I persevered, and the ordinance was adopted in 2001. Another important issue citywide was the Neighborhood Preservation Ordinance. I chaired the steering committee during 30 public meetings over a 2-year process working with city staff. The result is the new single-family design guidelines that protect neighborhood character, affordability, and eliminate contentious design review meetings by including stakeholders early in the process. I've worked on regional issues such as transportation and rental housing. I worked with a coalition of community leaders for the Fair Measure D and A to make sure that we have local funding for alternative transportation goals and are eligible for state and federal matching funds. Planning for our future must include the reality that we have finite resources. Some of these resources are growth-related, such as water, sewer, and solid waste capacity. Other resources are economic. I promise to use these resources carefully. I will work with public safety personnel to make sure that they have the tools they need to make our community safe, including increased bike patrols for police and wildland fire prevention. So what would California look like without a Santa Barbara? I see unchecked development continuing up the coast. I am committed to seeing that this does not happen. I have a track record as a doer, not a talker. So please help me preserve what we cherish and plan for our future. My name is Dianne Channing, and I'd be honored to have your vote.